You have felt this before, and you probably never knew why. When someone needed a help, you stepped in, and afterward, even though nothing changed in your life, something felt quieter inside you, feeling grateful and more settled, like you had done what you were supposed to do. That feeling is not random, and five of the greatest minds in human history who never met, never read each other, and lived centuries apart, all spent their lives trying to explain exactly why you feel it. Aristotle said, "The good life has nothing to do with comfort or pleasure." He called it eudaimonia, living at your highest capacity, consistently, through how you treat people and how you carry yourself when no one is watching. Think about the people you genuinely respect, not the richest, not the most successful, the ones who show up, who keep their word, who make you feel steadier just by being around them. The Buddha taught that suffering comes from clinging to status, to outcomes, to the version of yourself you want others to see. Think about the last argument you dragged out longer than you should have. At some point, it stopped being about the problem. It became about who is being right. That moment, that exact moment, is what the Buddha spent 40 years teaching people to recognize. Confucius believed character is not built in private. It is built through how you treat others, your family, your co-workers, people you will never see again. He believed the good life was not something you find. It is something you practice in every ordinary interaction, every single day. Marcus Aurelius was an emperor. He had everything. And in a private journal, never meant to be published, he kept returning to one line of thinking: the only thing you truly own is your response to life. Not your reputation, not how people see you, just your response. He wrote it not as wisdom to share. He wrote it because he needed to remind himself. Even an emperor like him, with the entire Roman world at his feet, had to keep practicing this. Here is the conclusion, and it is simple enough that it almost feels like you already knew it. Every ancient tradition on every continent arrived at the same answer. The good life is not built from what you accumulate, it is built from what you give. Your honesty, your effort, your presence, your kindness, offered consistently without waiting for conditions to be perfect. That feeling you get when you genuinely help someone, that is not a reward for living well. That is living well. And the reason it feels so natural, so quietly right, is because it is. Not according to one culture or one era or one belief system, according to all of them. Across every civilization that ever sat down and seriously asked what a human life is actually for, the answer kept coming back to the same place. Human life is for other people. Your relationship to them. What you give, not what you gather. Most people spend their lives waiting for the right moment to start living the way they actually want to live, waiting until they are more stable, more successful, less busy. But Aristotle never said wait. The Buddha never said wait. Confucius built an entire philosophy on the ordinary moments, the ones already in your day, already in your hands. The good life does not begin when your circumstances improve. It begins the next time someone needs something and you have the choice to show up or look away. That is the conclusion these five ancient minds all quietly agreed on. And what is remarkable is that none of them needed the others to get there. So now that you know this, how does it land for you? Does it change anything? Or does it confirm something you already quietly believed but never had the words for? Because here is what I think. I think most people already know this, not from philosophy books, but from lived experience, from the moments that actually stayed with them, the ones that still come to mind years later. And almost none of those moments are about something they received. They are about something they gave. So try something like this. Find one moment, one ordinary, unremarkable moment where someone around you could use your presence, your patience, or your honesty, and give it without calculating what you get back. No expectation, no performance, just a genuine choice to show up. Then notice how you feel afterward. Not in an hour, not immediately, but that evening, when things are quiet, notice what is there. That quiet feeling is what 2,000 years of human wisdom was trying to describe. If this video meant something to you, like it. Not for the algorithm, but as a small, honest way of saying this was worth your time. Share it with someone who you think needs to hear it right now. And if you want more conversations like this one, the kind that make you think a little differently about your everyday life, subscribe. There is more coming, and it is worth staying for. This is Kindness is Everything, and let's always live with kindness. Thank you.